Alright,
Okay, I'll be
guys.
back and I'm gonna start the stream.
Alright, man.
Yep.
I'm back.
I can start now, it's just gonna be starting soon.
I'm back again. We're back at ATS. I was having some issues earlier. I'm hoping they are resolved now. Time shall tell. Alright. And just like we were working on earlier, we were doing a San Diego to Salem run, and we're now doing a Salem to San Diego run. We still have about a little over 1,000 miles left to go on this run. We're driving the RTA Max Superliner. And this is my favorite truck. It's pretty much the only truck I actually use, to be honest. But we are heading out of... We're kind of in the BFE of Salem right now. We'll be hitting the 5 here shortly. Alright, and we are coming up on the 5 now. And then it's pretty much smooth sailing all the way to San Diego. And like I was telling everyone earlier, this is one of my favorite routes to do. Mainly because it's just really efficient. It's a straight shot, no slowdown zones. I'm on single player, so the slowdown zones don't matter. But most people play multiplayer, where it does matter. And we're hauling some Kenworth trucks, which is a heavy haul. But honestly, with this particular route, heavy hauls don't really slow you down too awful much. I mean, obviously there's a little bit there, but it's not a big deal. And just give me 1 second here, guys. Oh. There we go. And I think this route's really efficient, mainly because it only takes you 45 minutes to get from point A to point B. It gives you a little bit of downtime when you're picking up a new trailer, so you don't get bored quite as quickly. And that's the main reason I like it. This is my favorite short route. My favorite long route is I do Key West to Bellingham. And if you modify the route to take the 10 and then the 5, it puts you just slightly over 4,000 miles. And I also have a few of Bart's trailers that we might use a little bit later. I still have quite a few of these San Diego Salem runs, but we'll either do we might do a Key West to Bellingham run, or we might just pick up a ownable trailer and do some loads with it. But I own all of Bart's trailers. They're really great mods. He has 4 trailers. It's a cattle trailer, food, step deck, and then the propane trailer. And honestly, the only trucks I really use are RTAs, and the only trailers I use are pretty much Bart's. And they are all pay to own. Like you can't get them for free. And I mean, I guess it depends on you, but you know, some people might consider it pricey. Bart's trailers cost like 25 bucks each, and then RTA's trucks vary. But it's cheaper to get a package. I got a package, and you got like 5 or 6 trucks for like 70 bucks. What I did. And the other thing good about this route is you can pretty much go 80 the entire route, which I was going 78, but that's because I was on a, when I hit back roads, normally I'll slow her down. But on this particular route, you can go 80 all the way there, all the way back, and you'll be just fine. I mean, I suppose there could be, you could hit a wrong bump somewhere. One of the other drivers in the company, I told him that you could go 80 on this route. He did it. And he said he hit a bump somewhere that put him in the racing miles. I don't know where that bump is. It's right before Salem, is what he told me. I've never had that issue, so I guess go 80 at your own risk. And they did announce, I think it was April 28th is when the Mac Anthem will be coming to the game. I don't personally really care for anthems. I'll just continue driving my Mac. I like Macs, I just don't like the newer Macs.
Yep.
Lot to do for the setup.
And also, there are a couple times where you will actually hit 81 on this road, but it's not enough to put you in the racing miles. In case anyone isn't aware, when you are using truck books, there is a little bit of leeway room when it comes to hitting 81. So there are a few instances where you will hit 81, but none of them ever put me in the race miles. The only time that race miles is definite is when you hit 82. But at 81, you do have like 1 to 2 seconds. As long as you reduce your speed, you're fine. And like I said, there's a couple of bumps that do put you in 81, but it doesn't put you in the race, or it never has me. And I've driven this route a lot. Back in, I think it was July, I drove 380,000 miles, primarily using this route right here. I don't remember how many times I did it, San Diego to Salem. There at the end, I switched it to a different route just because I couldn't stand doing another San Diego to Salem route. But point being is, out of that many times, I would assume that if it would put anyone in the race miles, I would have hit it at some point. And that was done in multiplayer. It wasn't done in single player. Now I pretty much drive nothing but single player. I am thinking next time that I push for miles to do it in multiplayer. But I just got a new computer, and I wasn't even planning on driving this month. I installed single player, and that's pretty much where I've been this entire month. But right now, we are heading back down to San Diego. We still have about 700 and pretty much 90 miles. I think after this route here, guys, that we have like I'm trying to think. I think we have another 5 routes, San Diego to Salem. Once we knock those out, we're probably going to do some more Key West to Bellingham, I think. But we might also do some of the ownable trailers. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. And it's been a little bit since I've been able to stream. Just had a lot of problems. One being I'd actually thrown my back out, and I was barely able to even set. And so I probably haven't streamed. I've streamed here and there, but honestly, it's been about 6 months since I was able to attempt to stream consistently. And originally, my computer had went out, and the only thing I could play was very low-end games on very low settings. My only guess is that something had happened to my graphics card. And once I got my new computer now, it's running fine. And then I was going to push miles one month, and I was, you know, sitting in my chair. And all of a sudden, just a sharp pain just shot up my back. And I could barely move. It took me, it was at the point where I didn't know if I was going to be able to even go to work. I suffered through going to work, but I could barely move. And I'd say probably 1 to 2 months maybe. And then my back finally just healed up on its own. And so here we are, back playing ATS. I do think that I'm probably going to take it a little easier on miles. I will push miles still, as you can see from this month. But I'm not going to do it near as often. Used to, I do it back-to-back months. And I just can't do that. My back's just too bad. And so we're going to push miles this month. The month's almost over. After this month, we'll be moving on to other games. I actually got Drug Dealer Simulator I plan on playing. I just got my flight controls for X-Plane, and we're going to be playing that as well next month. And I got a bunch of other games. I'm wanting to get back into iRacing, and pretty much anything under the sun that's a simulator, I probably have it if it's something that caught my eye. I play Farm Simulator, I play ETS, Mechanic Simulator, like just all kinds of games. And I also do first-person shooters. I'm a big Overwatch player. I also play Call of Duty. I don't really like Battle Royales, so I'm not a Warzone player. But I do like Call of Duty. It's pretty fun. I also like the Battlefield series, but I don't know. This last Battlefield I didn't really care for. I played it for like a month. I just got the, what's it called? The EA Premium subscription. And you get that game for free. And I think it costs like 10 or 20 bucks. And so I decided just to play it for a few months, see what it was like, and then I just unsubbed from it. It was cheaper that route.
Hey, Worggy.
What's up, man?
Still doing it.
Oh my god. Alright guys, we're gonna end the stream here.